Hello, you are once again welcome back to my channel, and this is Tom's Kitchen Welt. It's a pleasant to have you here, and I want to share with you how I make this delicious garden egg stew. I start by cutting my garden eggs into equal parts and washing it, because I'm not going to blend it, and that's why I am dividing it into two equal parts. After cutting it, I will give it a clean wash, and after cleaning, I'll put it on the fire and bring it to a boil till it is cooked and soft. After some time, I check on it and see if it is cooked, and at this moment you could see from the video that it is very soft. So let's take it off the fire. At this moment, I'm removing the seeds from the fruit because I don't want the seed to be in the stew or to be showing in the stew. So due to that, that's the reason why I am removing it from the fruit to blend it later. So continue the process till you finish it and set it aside. After removing the seed from it, it should be something like this. I would like to take you through the items that I'll be using for this stew. So I have here on my table that's palm oil or red oil. That's canned tomatoes. In a plate I have coriander, garlic, habanero pepper, rosemary, fennel seed, onion, and that's green blend spice, and ginger. That's herring, and that is agushi, which I'll be using quarter of it. And there's the garden egg seed and the fruit, which I removed the skin in the previous video, and also some fried fish. These are the onions that I'll be using for the stew. So over here I wash the agushi and put it in a blender. I add some onion to it and blend it. You can get these ingredients in any Asian shop in your city or Indian shop. That's where I get mine, because being in Europe or in the diaspora, it's difficult to get all the African items that you need for your dishes. After washing, I add some onions to the egusi and add water to it and bring it to a blend. After blending everything, it is time to start the stew. I put a saucepan on the fire and I add some red oil to it. So whilst the oil is hot, I put in the onions and give it a stir. So you have to stir it for the onions to saute its juice in the oil. And after that, I add in the green and ginger blend spice cube, and I give it a stir and I allow it to cook for 5 minutes, because by doing that it will add more taste to your stew. So I keep stirring it and also allow that to cook, and I add in the tomatoes and I allow it to cook for also 5 minutes, because whenever you add anything to your stew, you have to stir it and allow it to cook for 5 minutes before adding another ingredient, and this will help you to get a perfect taste. At this moment, I add in this mixture, and this has the garden egg seed, habanero pepper, rosemary, garlic, and coriander. These are the items in the plate. If you check the video, you could see it on a plate. So this is what I blend together, and I add it to the stew, and I keep stirring until everything is well combined, and I cover it to cook. The reason why I cover it is if I don't do that, my kitchen will be a mess because the oil will be jumping, and I don't want that. So at this moment, I add in the agushi, the blended agushi, and also cover it to cook before stirring it. For the agushi, if you add it, you have to allow it to cook for some time before you stir your stew. And trust me, you will enjoy this stew. After 10 minutes later, I open it and give it a stir. After stirring it, I close it again and check on it after 10 minutes. I give it a quick stir and allow it to cook. At this moment, your fire has to be on a medium heat to prevent your stew from burning. So I add in the smoked fish and also cover it to cook for another 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I open it and give it a good stir, and followed with the garden egg. After adding the garden egg and stirring it, I close it to also cook for some time. And when I open it, I now taste for salt. All this while, I did not add any salt to the stew yet because the fish has some salt and also has some taste. So I always taste for my salt when everything is being added in the stew. And with that, I can know the amount of salt to add. At this moment, I add the fried fish, and that is the last thing because the fish is already fried. If you like the video and the recipe, you can click on the liking button. You can also comment in the comment section. You can also subscribe to my channel or click on the notification bell so that whenever I uploaded a new video,